Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a secret locations video in GTA 5. So I know a lot of YouTubers have done this already, and I know I'm not the first one to do this, and there's really not that many locations left that aren't unknown, but I try to be as original as possible, trying to put in my own secret locations that I really haven't seen in other YouTubers' videos. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy. So this first location I already showed it on the map, and it's basically underneath the Altruist camp, and it's like this weird cave with some writing in it and a fireplace. It's definitely a cool and kind of creepy spot to visit if you do have the time, so I would definitely recommend that. Now the next up we have is in Richmond. It's right across the street from the golf course, and I just showed the location on the map, and you actually have to come here for one of the CEO missions. But this spot, there's actually like a whole like a chessboard in the back, like in the backyard of this house, and it's like a massive chessboard. And the weird thing is, like, they kind of like, they look like weeping angels, like from like a perspective, and they have like their hand forward. They kind of remind me of like Yoda from Star Wars, but nonetheless, it is a pretty cool and creepy spot to visit if you do have the time. Now this next spot, it's at the Department of Water and Power, City of Los Santos, and it's right across the street from the Vinewood racetrack, and I have it on the map right now. It's not too hard to find, and I actually like this location because you can have a lot of fun here with your friends, and it's really easy to access. It's in the city, and you don't need a helicopter, and you don't need like any massive vehicle or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of the locations in this video, you don't really need to go out of your way to go to them. I try to keep them like in like the Los Santos area sort of thing. Like, I mean, like, I wanted to make sure it was like you know, if you were like a low rank in GTA 5 and you didn't have that much money or really anything with you, you can easily access these locations. So that one's a pretty cool location. Moving on to the next one. This one's in Burton. It's like down the street from Los Santos Customs in Vinewood. And the reason I like this spot is because there's actually an executive search that happens here, and you can actually hide here, and it's a really cool spot to be hiding in, especially because of this. I actually didn't know this until like a couple months back. You can actually hide up here. There's like this little walkway, and it even has a ladder to go to the roof. Now I know there's another ladder, but the cool thing about this spot is that you can actually go over to that building over there, and it's like a really big spot to hide in. And I know there's another ladder over here that you can also use, and I would recommend putting a proximity mine over there if you are doing executive search. So moving on to the next location, this is actually where the train stops. And I know how there's that massive craze about the train stopping. I don't really get it. There's like, it's really not that amazing, but the train actually stops here, but for some reason it doesn't stop on story mode, but it does stop in online. As you guys can see, I almost got hit by the train because I am in story mode right now. I'm using Franklin, and yeah. So I mean, it's a pretty cool spot to come to and to show your friends and whatnot. And yeah, you can do some cool stuff here. One thing I would be careful of is try not to have a gun out, and try not to shoot the train driver, or else it will not stop. So this next spot, it's the Sawmill. I know this is pretty well known. It's part of a heist setup, but what a lot of people forget is that you can actually go inside the Sawmill, and there's actually a lot of places like to do parkour here. Like, what I mean by parkour is like you can climb to the top and stuff like that, but you really can't do any like crazy parkour. I actually do know some pretty cool parkour spots. If you guys do want me to do a video on that, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to get one out to you guys as soon as possible. But as you guys can see, this is a pretty cool spot as well. And there's also another spot in Paleto Bay. It's like a chicken warehouse or something, like a chicken factory. That's also a pretty cool spot, and I didn't want to include that because I know a lot of other YouTubers have already showcased that spot. So I was like, let me, you know, I don't want you guys to sit through and watch the same things over and over. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and so